Good morning guys, happy hump day, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. I hope you've all been very well. It has been a good few weeks and as you can see I've got very good reason for being MIA this time around, and we've got a little boy to introduce you to. We had our baby on the 16th of April, his name is Marley. He's literally the most perfect little bean ever, and yeah, we've just been embracing the newborn bubble as much as possible. So it is actually currently the 6th of May, so we've just had a bank holiday, early May bank holiday. It's the 6th of May, it is 10:15, and even though it's the middle of the week, I've really wanted to pick up the camera because obviously life is just hectic at the minute, and just very much revolving around Marley. And I did actually try and start a vlog at the beginning of last week, but the weeks are just a little bit mental, so I just thought, you know what, maybe if I start on a Wednesday and just do like a few days of vlogging, that might be a bit easier for me, and just try and ease into it that way, because we are, as the days and weeks go on, we are settling into, it's not a routine as such, but it's more of like he'll wake, feed, change, nap, like he's a lot more in a schedule now, whereas before it was just like everything was up in the air. We were in hospital for 6 days, so that was just like, we were just so tired, we were just being bombarded with people coming into our room every 2 seconds. It felt like as soon as I would put him down, somebody else would turn up, and we just had very broken sleep. We were obviously like learning how to look after this little human being, and yeah, being in hospital for 6 days, it was a lot. It was a lot. But we're home. We've been home for, well, it was a week. No, is it a week today? Yeah, we've been home a week now. That feels really weird to say. Is it a week or 2 weeks? Because it's going to be 3 weeks on. Yeah, no. So we got back on Tuesday last week, did we? I can't even think, guys. Everything's blending in. But we were in hospital for 6 days, and then we've now been home for the rest of it. So maybe we've been home 2 weeks, I don't know. Anyway, I think we've been home 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm not going to go into like my birth story, hospital experience, anything like that. I'm going to do like a sit down video, do a separate video on that, I think, because I feel like it's probably, I need Ben either to be part of the video or like to write down some notes with me, because I literally, like, I do remember my birth, obviously, I remember all of it, but some of it's a bit clouded, and Ben was obviously more like corpus mentis than I was. So yeah, I just think it's better to do that on a separate video, because also like that kind of thing's not interesting to everybody. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the birth story, hospital experience, etc. to a separate video, and to be honest, just try and get into some sort of flow with vlogging again, because I obviously want the memories for myself as well. But yeah, I don't know, life's just crazy at the minute. Like I'm still working, haven't taken maternity leave. That is the joy of running your own businesses, and it's really hard. I'm not gonna deny that fact. It's really difficult to be keeping on top of everything whilst, you know, at the minute, he wants to be on me, connected to me the whole time, which is so normal. But yeah, trying to get any work done. Like when I do get periods where I can put him down, like there's so many things that I could be doing. Like I could be putting clothes away. I could be having a shower and just like tending to myself a little bit. I could be making a fresh bed. Do you know what I mean? Like Ben's obviously been so good. He's picked up like literally so much of the stuff that I would do. Like I'm the primary person in this house who looks after the household. Like, you know, Ben's got his odd jobs that he'll do, but like as a general rule, like I look after the house. I'm the one who likes keeping the house clean. I'm the one who likes doing the cleaning, like whatever. It's just, that's what I'm normal and used to doing. So it's really been difficult to like just leave that somebody else. So yeah, that's been a real big learning curve for me actually, because I really have struggled to just like not do everything clean and like help out. I just have felt very useless sometimes, just like I'm just sitting on the sofa, cuddling him, feeding him, doing whatever, which is obviously what maternity leave is meant to be for. But yeah, so bless him. Ben is so busy with work as well. Like, he didn't get his proper 2 weeks off, which we kind of knew that he wouldn't anyway, but yeah, it's a lot. We've got a lot going on at the minute. Work is insanely busy for Ben. We've got like a couple of big projects going on, and there's just a lot going on with work at the minute. And obviously, like, Ben's trying to have some sort of balance where he is at home with me and Marley and spends time with us, and like has wanted to come to some of his appointments and doesn't want to miss out on all those things. So we're very much in a juggling act at the minute, but I think that's so normal for obviously this stage, because at the minute Marley's just like a mummy's boy. I'm breastfeeding. He only wants to really be with me. Like, obviously when he's sleeping and stuff, he'll happily cuddle Ben and whatnot, but as a general rule, like, he wants to sleep on me. He's, you know, the babies, they still think that they're part of you for a whole year. So it's very much like there's not that much that Ben can do anyway, so it's kind of pointless if he was to be home all the time, but obviously like doesn't want to miss out on, you know, all these like little newborn moments. So yeah, big juggling act at the minute, but overall life is just great. We're trying to very much like integrate him into our lives and still carry on as normal, but there is a point when we're like, okay, we just need to slow down a little bit. Like, we had quite a busy couple of days. My mum just turned 60 yesterday, so we were out yesterday for lunch. The day before we were at an afternoon tea, and like it's just been a lot going on. Sometimes we get home and we're like, oh my god, like are we pushing ourselves a bit too much to try and, you know, live our lives how it was before? I don't know. Another thing, I'm really gonna try now going forward to nourish myself a bit better, because most people say like when they're breastfeeding that they're like absolutely starving. I'm not finding that, guys. Like, I'm not hungry. Nothing really takes my fancy. Like, I've got a really sweet tooth, but nothing else is taking my fancy. It's so bizarre. Like, you guys know I'm a massive foodie. I love food. Love cooking, love, you know, everything to do with food, and I'm just nothing really takes my fancy. I'm not in the mood for anything. Like, we went out for lunch yesterday, and it was the first time that I've like actually felt hungry, you know, in ages. And like, I don't know, even like looking through the menu, normally I'm like salivating at the thought of some of the menu items, and even yesterday I just wasn't doing that. I just really have lost my like love for food at the minute, which is so bizarre. But yeah, I do need to like really make note of that, because there's been days when like I just don't eat all day until Ben gets home and does dinner for us, and that is not good. So anyway, had a parcel delivered yesterday, so I thought, what the heck, it wouldn't be a catering vlog without an unboxing, so I might as well open this parcel with you. I've kind of actually forgotten what, no I haven't. Right, so most of this in here is actually to do with bottle feeding. So basically at the minute I am solely, sorry this is like a massive intro, but like I don't know when I'm next going to get a chance to chat, so we're just doing one big block bit. I think that's what this vlog will probably be. So basically I'm exclusively breastfeeding at the moment, and obviously there is going to be a time when I need somebody else to look after Marley, just for an hour, a couple of hours, whatever it might be. And on the 20th of May, so literally like a couple of weeks from now, me and my sister are going to see Ray in London. Ben is actually coming with us, as is Marley, so I've booked us a suite. We're staying at the Mercure, I think, like right next to the O2, but we've decided to go like as a family unit, just because then like Ben can come to the O2 with us, we'll have dinner before we go to the concert all together. I can feed Marley, like settle him, and then me and my sister will go off to the concert. Ben can go back to the hotel, and then we'll come back to the hotel a couple of hours later once the concert's finished. So that's going to be the first time that I've been away from Marley for any length of time. And obviously I need to have bottles or like milk ready. So I wanted to try and be prepared. I need to speak and ring the lactation consultant today or tomorrow just to have a chat about like how to do this, because I obviously need to start pumping and reserving some of my milk so that we can take it down to London with us, so that Ben's got a couple of bottles to tide him over to feed Marley whilst I'm in the concert. So I bought a few things. They are from Shein, so Christina, if you're watching, sorry, but you know, all this baby stuff is like adding up to ridiculous amounts, so we're going to save where we can. So the first thing that I picked up was just this little milk bag. I just thought it was really cute. It's like a little sandwich bag basically, but it's like specifically designed for milk and bottles to go in. And it looks like that Dior print, you know? So I bought that because obviously, like, if we're going down to London, I'm going to need to keep my milk cool before we put it in the fridge or anything like that. So yeah, I bought this little bag, which I thought was cute. And then I also bought some ice packs, some skinny ice packs. I didn't really want those big clunky ones. But yeah, I bought these so that obviously we can store them in the freezer. And they're obviously reusable, so we can use them going forward. And then I also got, I forgot I bought these. I just bought these little dummy holders. Just a little dummy transporter, basically, just to keep the dummies like clean and in one place rather than digging through the nappy bag trying to find it. And then I also bought a big pack of these like milk storage bags. And then you can like rip this off and pour it out into the bottle. But these can be frozen or put in the fridge. So I bought a load of those. I'm going to need them for when I'm like expressing my milk. And the final thing I bought, which I've actually really been looking forward to receiving this, is just this like little poncho. A really thin material poncho. And I basically got this for breastfeeding. I saw a couple of adverts on Instagram for this like nice poncho, like this like soft poncho thing, and I thought that's such a good idea. Like, look at that. And then that way, when he's feeding, like I can see him, he can see me, but I'm covered up, because don't get me wrong, I'm not one of them mums who's like super nervous to breastfeed in public, because I'm actually not. I'm completely fine with it. Like yesterday we went to quite a nice restaurant and I was breastfeeding at the table. Like, I obviously am not, you know, trying to be too like unaware of, you know, not everyone wants to see that, I understand that, but like at the end of the day it's like the most natural thing in the world. But anyway, there's just some like times when it's just like a little bit inappropriate. Like, for example, when we went to afternoon tea, we were on a shared table. So there was me, my mum, my dad, Ben, and then obviously Marley, and we were on a table with another, like, just strangers. And I obviously didn't feel comfortable like sitting at a table, getting my boob out and feeding him in front of them, because it was just in very like close proximity. So I was like going off and doing it somewhere else in another room in the hotel. But if I had this poncho, like I'd be able to pop that on and still be there, but like just doing it discreetly, because the problem with having a muzzy, like obviously you have the muzzies and like I can cover myself up with a muzzy or like the blanket that Marley's in, but like it's just a fact, like you're trying to hold your baby. Marley's latch isn't like 100% perfect yet, obviously, like he's still 3 weeks old. So like I'm having to adjust him sometimes. Sometimes he stays on absolutely fine. Sometimes I'm having to adjust him. Like it's not as plain sailing as him like being on the boob and covering my dignity up. Like I'm having to move around. It's not always like, at the minute I haven't been out without somebody else, but there is going to be a point when it's just me and Marley out, and I'm going to be able to like just pop that over me, sort Marley out and do it with a bit of dignity rather than like having my boot flying around everywhere. So yeah, little poncho, I thought that was a brilliant idea, and it's nice and thin, nice thin material, and I can just chuck that in under the pram and take that with me wherever I go. So if I do feel like I want to cover up a bit, I can, because like I was saying with the muzzies, like they're just falling off your shoulder, like they're just a bit of a pain, whereas that is just already over you. So those are everything that I ordered from Shein. And then I actually do have another parcel that I've been waiting to open. Got this one vintage because it's so funny, right? Like we genuinely were and are so prepared for the baby. Like we have so much stuff, like that we already bought before he was born. However, there's just new things cropping up like every other day, and we're like, oh, we don't have that. We need that. And the first time this happened was actually on the way back from the hospital. It was a gorgeous day. And we were on the way back from the hospital, and the sun was like blinding Marley. Oh my God. Whoever wrapped this up is literally insane. Yeah, he was getting blinded by the sun, and I was like, we haven't even thought about like a little sun, you know, these sun blinds. So I was going to get these ones off Mama Shack. But they were like $15.99, which is fine, that's not that bad, but I literally got these for like £5, not even. But I think it's £5 with delivery off of Vinted. Vinted has like become my new best friend. But yeah, pick these up so I can put one in my car, one in Ben's. Don't really know how they stick to the car. Like, there's no suction pads, which I thought there was going to be, so I'll have to see about that. But anyway, a couple of sunshades for my moves. And that is it, guys. I'm going to try and get some work done now, because we actually have got to go out today. We've got to go to, where are we going? We've got to go to have him reweighed, because he didn't get up to his birth weight as they hoped. So, we've been having to have him reweighed. So hopefully today he'll be back up to birth weight. I've got my fingers and toes crossed. I really, really hope that is the case. But yeah, we'll see. So we're going to take him out today. I might get my mum and see if my mum wants to come. But part of me like does kind of want to go on my own, just to like get into a routine and get used to taking him out on my own, because it's quite a nerve-wracking feeling taking the baby out on your own. Like, I've walked into the doctor's surgery, which is like a 2-minute walk on my own with him. That's literally it. So yeah, a little bit nervous to take him out on my own, which is so silly, but like also it's just like so many things to remember as well. So anyway, we have to do that today, and that is at 1:30. So I'm going to try and get some work done now whilst he's peacefully sleeping, and I guess I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Hello guys, happy Thursday. Can we just look at this, like, baby hair? Like, what on earth am I supposed to do with that? Looking literally like a hot mess right now, but hello, happy Thursday. I have just finished feeding Marley, and I just wanted to jump on because it's the afternoon already and like a whole day has gone by. And the funny thing is, I have actually had an opportunity to vlog today because Marley's been so well behaved. We didn't have a great night last night. He just was fussing a lot, and like just having a feed wasn't settling him down. So I think we had a bit of clustery feeding last night. So yeah, I ended up moving to the sofa because I just could not get him to like be comfortable and chilled in the bedroom. So we moved to the sofa at like, I don't know, 3:30, 4. And then Ben was leaving for work at like 6:30, so said goodbye to us, and I moved us back into the bedroom, and then we slept till 9. So it wasn't the greatest sleep and greatest night, but we did end up getting a nice, decent like stretch of sleep this morning. And then, yeah, I was in a quite a bad mood this morning. I don't know, I just felt like yesterday I just felt a little bit stressed. I had quite a lot of work going on. And yeah, I don't know, I just felt a little bit weighed down. I think we had quite a busy weekend and it was just a bit like, whoa, okay, like I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And I was like, I think I was just running on fumes basically. But yeah, we ended up having a really good day today. Marley settled down. I fed him this morning and then he actually settled down in his little like swing chair for ages. Like I had a shower because I was like, I need to have a shower and just make myself feel better. So I had a shower, didn't do my hair obviously. And then I just had time to do things today. Like he was just happy chilling. Like wasn't like fussing or anything. So I changed the bed. I cleaned our main bathroom because basically I've moved all of my bathroom stuff into the bathroom that's like connected to our bedroom. Just because like everything is in here. Like me and Marley just spend most of our time in this vicinity, so it was just easier. So anyway, I cleaned that, put our bed sheets on to wash. I just potted around. I put away loads of Marley's clothes that had been washed, put away some of our clothes in the dressing room. Like it was just really nice to just have some time to do some bits around the house, because like Ben is obviously like doing the most with all of, you know, the housework and stuff, but there is like a limit to what he will do and like what he has time for, because now he's obviously back at work full time and he's like super busy at the moment. So it's like he comes home, has a little cleaning session, has a shower, has a little like cuddle with Marley and whatnot, and then makes us dinner and then we go to bed. So it's very much like just trying to find time for myself to do a little bit as well, because it makes me feel better being able to do a few bits in the house and just, you know, do some normal day-to-day tasks rather than just like sit, feed Marley, watch TV and sit on my laptop. So anyway, yeah, we went off to the midwife as well today. We got signed off by the midwives because yesterday basically we had the health visitor. So you get moved over to the health visitor once you've been signed off by the midwife. But because Marley has been struggling, Ben's ringing me, 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, so basically you get moved over to the health visitor once the midwife sign you off. And so we got signed off by the midwife today, which was nice because we only were still with them because Marley's struggling to get back up to his birth weight. He was like 5 grams off yesterday when we saw the health visitor. So the midwife was like, I'm not even going to bother weighing him today, even though he probably would have been back at his birth weight today. Anyway, so yeah, we're just with the health visitor now. We had the breastfeeding specialist come yesterday as well, and she was really, really happy with his progress and said his latch is really good and she's really happy with the way that he's feeding and everything. So she doesn't need to see us anymore unless we like ask to see her. So yeah, all is well. It's like quite a relief actually, because it just felt like we were seeing midwife, seeing the health visitor, seeing the breastfeeding specialist, and I was like, oh my god, like it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Like, but yeah, we're now just with the health visitor. I don't know when we'll next see them, but that happened yesterday. So we've been out twice now, just the two of us, and it's all right. It's not too bad. It's quite nerve-wracking being in the car because like I'm worried that he's just going to stop breathing, which is like, I don't know if that's like really irrational or not, but like that's the worry that I have because I can't like see that well, even though I've got the little mirror. But he loves the car, like he falls asleep in the car, so it's quite nice. So yeah, it's now 4 o'clock, I think. We're just waiting for Ben to get home. I am trying to get some work done because I just really want to have like a nice chill day tomorrow, because we really have been actually quite on the go. Like we've been, yeah, it just feels like we've just been here, there and everywhere. Over the last like 5 days, like because it was bank holiday. Monday we were out, Tuesday we were out, Sunday I think Sunday was when we were out as well. Can't remember guys what we were doing, but we've just been really busy, and then obviously we've had like midwife appointments, health visitor appointments, breastfeeding lady, like it's just been non-stop. So I feel like tomorrow it'll be really nice just to have a nice chilled day where we can just do whatever we feel like, and I don't feel like the need to just sit and like do work or do this or do that, or like, you know, the house is pretty tidy now. So yeah, I think it's supposed to be a nice day tomorrow as well. So it'd be nice to go for a nice walk into the village maybe. I've got a parcel that needs collecting, maybe grab a coffee. I don't know, just be nice to do something different rather than, you know, being forced into like appointments and stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, that's a little update. Sorry that I'm not like doing anything fun in my vlogs at the minute really, but it's just difficult to be thinking of that when I have a million other things to be thinking about at the minute as well. So hopefully I'll try and remember to bring you along tomorrow a little bit. If we get out and about, that'd be quite nice. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the weekend. Not that we've got no plans this weekend, which is quite nice, but I'm looking forward to it either way, just so that Ben's home and, you know, we can just like enjoy a nice summery weekend, hopefully, if the weather's going to be nice. But anyway, I'm waffling. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning guys, happy Friday. I've got a mystery parcel. I thought this was my H&M order that I'd done, but it's not. So I thought I would quickly open this. I'm just about to get ready for the day. A gift to Caitlin, just sending you some gorgeous smellies for when you get a free moment to relax. We love you lots, you amazing mama, from Frank and Em. Ah. From my like besties down in London. That's so cute. What have we got? Sea salt, sea salt, vetiver, and cedarwood bath and body gift set. So we've got bath and shower gel and a body lotion. That's so sweet. So thoughtful as well to send something for the mum, you know. Ben's calling. He keeps doing this every time I pick up the camera. Anyway, how gorgeous. Gorgeous little gift set. So yeah, I'm very, very much looking forward to using those, especially once I'm actually allowed to have a bath. I think I probably would be okay, but I don't know. Like, obviously I haven't been checked down there for quite a while now. I think the last time was when I was in the hospital, like the day we left. So I feel like my stitches are all sorted, but I don't know. And I desperately need a wax as well. Like, I'm scared to go for a wax for the first time. Like, I don't know whether to get like a bikini wax or a Brazilian and leave, you know, that middle part alone. I'm not sure. We'll see. I need to figure it out. But anyway, I'm gonna have a shower and get ready. It's 11 o'clock. And yeah, we're just having a bit of a slow morning this morning, to be honest, me and Marley boy, because he was up. He keeps like, the last couple of nights he's been waking up at like 3 a.m. and then he just doesn't want to settle. Like, he'll feed and then he just doesn't want to settle. So I don't really know what that's about, but it's quite annoying because then like we go back down to sleep at like between 4 and 5 maybe 6, and then we don't wake up till 9. So anyway, I'm gonna have a shower and then we might go into the village just for a little wander. Right guys, just made it back from the village. Just had a little wander with Marley. I had a vintage order to collect, so I thought I'd pop in. I need to get the cats and cat food as well, but it's so gorgeous out there. We didn't make it out till quite late, it's 1:20 already. And yeah, we didn't make it out for quite some time. I fed Marley for ages and then he wasn't done, so I had to feed him again. But look, oh my god, look at this little outfit, guys. Little Ralphie set. Oh my god, how cute. Oh, I love that. That's so sweet. Honestly, there's so many clothes that he just doesn't fit into now, guys. Like, he's quite a tall baby, but he's not very big. Like, he doesn't fill out a lot of his clothes, so still like working my way through. But I'm gonna make myself some lunch and go and sit outside because honestly, stunning vibes. Marley's fast asleep in his pram. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take my laptop out there and just see if I can like really get on top of, like we're done for month end. I managed to finish month end this morning. But I just want to get on top of my emails and stuff as well, just so that I can relax, and then I can just do like, you know, half an hour each day of work, and that should like cover me and keep me up to date. But yeah, then just wait for Ben to get home basically. I think we're going to go into the next village, Long Melford, this afternoon, just go for a little wander, if the weather's going to stay nice. Maybe get some dinner, I don't know, we're not sure yet, but we definitely want to go for a little wander, so that's our plan of action for later. Good morning guys, happy Saturday. It is bright and early actually, it's 7:20 and we've been up since about 6. Marley woke up for his feed and we kind of just haven't gone back to sleep basically. Well, Marley has. I fed him and he's gone back down. I put him in his little like swing chair, I'll show you in a minute. But Ben was leaving for work and I had a cup of tea and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to get some bits done because I had washing left in the washing machine from yesterday afternoon, so I knew I wanted to get that out and get it hung up because it's going to be a really nice day today. I think it's going to be like 20 degrees, which is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to crack on with the day because I could laze around in bed for another few hours, but actually I'm awake now and I'm feeling pretty good. So yeah, I thought I would just crack on with the day. But we had a really nice evening last night. We went to another local village, I think I said yesterday actually, and went for an Indian. Had a couple of beers in the sun, which was lovely. Came home, popped a film on, Ben fell asleep. And so me and Marley, we all had a really good night's sleep actually, because me and Marley had the bed to ourselves and we left Ben on the sofa. Because bless him, he's had a really, really busy time at work the last week or so. And obviously, like, even though he doesn't get up with Marley in the night because there's just no point, like, I'm the only one that can feed him, so he still gets woken up when he wakes up, you know, fussing and crying and stuff. So I thought I'd just leave Ben on the sofa so that he could have a good sleep, and he said he really did, so I think he appreciated that. So yeah, today just chilling, to be honest guys. I don't think we're going to end up doing much, to be honest with you. Ben should be finished with work around midday, so maybe we'll do something this afternoon, I don't know. We might just chill in the garden, I don't really know, we'll see how we're feeling. But I don't know, sometimes it's nice just to have a chilled time when you know you've got kind of like a busy couple of weekends coming up, which we do. We're going down to Kent next weekend, and then the weekend after, what is the weekend after actually? I don't actually think we've got anything on that following weekend, maybe like a first birthday barbecue, if that's the weekend that I think it is. So yeah, I thought I would just get up this morning. I'm going to try and make myself a nice breakfast. I'm going to have a shower as well. I'm going to try and do my hair because since I blow dried and straightening my hair, it just lasts so much longer. Like, I can literally get a week out of it rather than it being curly and just being an absolute mess. So yeah, I'm going to try and have a nice shower and blow dry my hair and stuff this morning, just so we are set for another week, because we've actually got friends coming over tomorrow for some lunch. They're very excited to meet Marley. So yeah, we've got them coming over tomorrow, so I don't really want to be rushing around tomorrow morning. Like, Ben's got his only day off work tomorrow, so it'd be nice for us to just have like a nice chilled morning, the three of us, rather than feeling like we've got to get up and rush around. So that's the plan of action. I just wanted to jump on and give you guys a little update. I also do actually have a parcel that got delivered, my H&M parcel, which I did want to show you guys. So let me finish doing this and then I'll show you that quickly before I sign the vlog off. snug as a bug in a rug. Sorry about the litter tray in the background. Not exactly the nicest view. Right, let's get this H&M parcel. I honestly cannot remember the last time that I ordered clothes online. Like, I haven't done any clothes shopping in the longest time. And basically, I just wanted some more breastfeeding friendly outfits because, I mean, if you breastfeed, you'll know, but obviously it's just, sometimes it's just a bit of a pain, like you're not covered up that well, or I don't know, I just needed some more friendly bits and bobs, to be honest, because I've got some tops which like you would need to literally just pull all the way up to get one boob out. It's fine if you're wearing a baggy t-shirt, fine if you've got like a stretchy tee that will, but you're still, you know, exposing your back and everything like that. Button up tops, but like I don't have many shirts. I don't really want to like go out and buy loads of like shirts that I wouldn't normally wear, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so H&M popped up the other day and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have a little look-see. I'm pretty sure I ordered a 3-pack of bras. Okay, well, obviously not, but I bought some more breastfeeding bras. These ones have got thinner straps because the ones that I have, the Hofish ones off of Amazon, which are like really, really popular for breastfeeding, they're really comfy and they're great, but they are really thick straps. So coming into the warmer months in summer, like I don't always want to have like my big thick strap showing, especially because like I am a no bra girly from previous time before I had a baby. So I picked these up. They actually look a little bit on the smaller side. Like I feel like my boob's going to be flying out of this. So we'll see, but I got that in a like tan colour and a black colour, and they obviously do the usual unclipping, which is great, but I'll have to let you know how they fit. And then I also picked up some little vest tops because I just feel like vests are just so versatile, aren't they? Like, you know, you can just whack them on with skirts, shorts, trousers, like flowy trousers. And I literally wear vest tops, like plain ones, all the time in the summer. So I picked these up. I got a 3-pack. And these, again, are of the breastfeeding variety. So you can just pop out and don't even need to worry about like pulling your t-shirt up or anything like that. So I thought they would come in so handy. I don't quite know if they're going to suffice without wearing a bra as well. If they do, because they have obviously got like the built-in top, so I will test that around the house and see how I get on, because at the minute I'm not having huge amounts of leakage from my boobs, so I probably could get away with it in a minute, but that obviously might change. But yeah, I picked those up in a 3-pack, grey, white and black. They're really, really soft actually. They really feel like nice material, and I got these in a size medium. Yeah, medium. These look actually quite like a decent size. I got the bras in a medium as well, but yeah, I don't know. They might be okay, obviously once I've adjusted everything. So we'll see about these, but I'll let you know. But I am going to sign this vlog off here, guys. I can't actually quite believe that I've managed to do a whole vlog, even though it's only been over the last like 3 days. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, guys. It's really, really good to be back. Hopefully as time goes on, I can get more into the flow of things, you know, trying to balance mum life with, you know, getting back to my day to day, because even this week, like I really have noticed a big difference in being able to just have like little snippets of time throughout the day where I can get things done, which have just made me feel so much more human. And just, yeah, just giving me a bit more purpose rather than just feeling like I'm a dairy cow sitting on my bed all day. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of vibe. So yeah, it's been a bit of a learning curve over the last few weeks, but I'm really, really happy to be back vlogging. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please comment, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff down below, and I will see you very soon for the next one. Bye guys.